The damage is almost beyond imagination. A Federal Way family's home will have to be torn down to the studs after a SWAT standoff and shootout with a man who chose their house as his hideout. And they were innocent bystanders in all this.
Yeah, but they are bearing the brunt of what happened. As Cairo 7's Amy Clancy found out, they're going to have to start all over.
It will be at least 6 months before anybody can live in this home. It'll take at least 2 weeks to clear it out, then another 5 months to rebuild. And yes, this home must be rebuilt because nobody could live in it now.
I guess I could cry. It's crazy.
It's hard for Glenn Whitten to grasp what happened inside the Federal Way home he shares with his wife's twin sister, and her husband after a standoff here that started midday Wednesday and ended 12 hours later with the suspect's death.
A hole that size to get access to where the young man was, where they shot him and killed him.
The 36-year-old who ran into the home was killed after exchanging bullets with police. While there, he did considerable damage, hiding in crawl spaces, tearing into walls. The other damage was done by multiple rounds of pepper spray and tactics meant to get the suspect out while keeping the neighborhood safe.
All my shoes.
Throughout it all, the home and most of its contents were destroyed.
Here's where our memorial was for Brandon, who was lost his life, gave his life for this country.
This is what the basement looked like before. This is what it looks like now.
Steve Largent autographed jerseys, Kenny Easley, David Craig, all gone, every bit of it.
Even if the home weren't a shambles, the still lingering residue of pepper spray makes it nearly impossible to breathe.
Like a burning sensation from the chemicals that are in here, yeah, it's like almost choking.
Outside is bad too.
There was a wall there and that got knocked down.
And how did this all happen?
I'm assuming the striker vehicle, because it was parked back here.
But despite the disruption, the residents hold very little ill will towards the suspect. None at all for police.
And I'm sorry that young man lost his life that was in there. I was for the safety of our police officers and the way today is. It was necessary the way it happened. Their safety is more important than anything.
The homeowners have been told that all costs will be covered by insurance and the city of Federal Way. And its police department told me this afternoon that it looks forward to working with these homeowners. Reporting in Federal Way, Amy Clancy for Cairo 7 News at 7.